Most fires begin with just a single spark. It's your choice whether you want to protect what you value most. Alberta. Prevent. Protect.
When you buy a Royalty mattress, you're buying not just a bed, but your unique sleeping experience. Manufactured locally using the best materials and finished to your individual specifications. Royalty mattresses offer the highest level of comfort at the best prices. Because Royalty bedding is an experience in rest and relaxation designed especially for you. And will be delivered free to your doorstep.
Jekk għadek ma ġejtx iżurna, qed nisidnuk biex tiġi tara l-aħħar kollezzjoni ta' kċejjen Nobilia għand Oxford House. Nobilia għandhom 70 sena esperjenza f'din l-industrija u jaħdmu ma' 3000 kċina kuljum. Ma' kull kċina Nobilia, Oxford House qed jagħtik garanzija ta' 5 snin, herb appliances Bosch b'xejn, kif ukoll is-sink u l-mixer. Kċejjen moderni, b'innovazzjoni fid-design, illi jagħmel il-kċina tiegħek aktar unika u komda. Allura l-għażla hija ovvja. Oxford House.
Għand Endru Vassallo Limited, issibu aperturi u PVC u aluminium, bditti rinomati, diversi sistemi ta' poġġamani, tal-ħadid, aluminium, stainless steel, kif kol tal-ħġieġ mingħajr frame. Jispeċjalizzaw f'għażla kbira ta' skylights, magħmulin minn materjal li jiflaħ aktar minn ħġieġ, jinfetħu bl-elettriku, manwali jew fissi. Issibu wkoll pergolas, tinet tal-kanvas bi struttura tal-aluminium magħmulin tal-qis. Endru Vassallo Limited, għal prodotti ta' kwalità. F'dan il-programm jidhru xi prodotti kummerċjali.
Dan il-programm ser jitwassal lilkom biex xewqat tajba ta' Engel & Volkers Sara Grek.
Inselmilkom għakom għal-episodju ħor mis-sensiela House Hunt. U llum għall-ewwel darba fis-sensiela ninsabu fil-lokalitajiet ta' Ħal Safi u l-Qrendi, żewġ lokalitajiet li dejjem qegħdin iżidu f'dik li hija rikjesta għall-proprjetà. Però qabel nibdew, qabel niltaqgħu mal-klijent kif ukoll mal-konsulent tagħna, ngħaddu biex nagħtu ħarsa daqsxejn iktar mill-viċin lejn dawn il-lokalitajiet. Il-villaġġ ta' Ħal Safi jinsab fin-nofsinhar ta' Malta u jmiss maż-Żurrieq u Ħal-Kirkop. L-oriġini ta' dan il-villaġġ kif nafuh illum imur lura għal żmien puniku Ruman u llum il-ġurnata għandu popolazzjoni ta' madwar 2000 ruħ. Villaġġ ieħor fin-nofsinhar tal-Gżira din id-darba popolazzjoni toqrob iktar lejn 3000 ruħ huwa dak tal-Qrendi. Dan il-villaġġ immiss maż-Żurrieq l-Imqabba u s-Siġġiewi u jospita tnejn mill-aktar tempji neolitiċi famużi fil-Gżejjer Maltin qed nitkellem dwar l-Imnajdra u Ħaġarqin. Kif għadna llum ħanaraw 3 proprjetajiet flimkien mal-konsulent tagħna Benji u l-klijent il-ġdid Luka illi minn hawn ftit ieħor ħankellmuh daqsxejn, naraw eżattament x'qed ifittex u ovvjament jgħidilna wkoll il-budget tiegħu. Ma ninsewx illi fuq House Hunt ta' din il-ġimgħa bħal kull ġimgħa dejjem ikonna dik il-feature informattiva flimkien ma' esperti u esperta fil-qasam ta' djar illi dejjem ituna dawk il-ħiel interessanti dwar kif wieħed jista' jieħu ħsieb il-proprjetà personali tiegħu. Għalhekk naħseb issa wasal il-ħin għax għandna ġurnata twila illi niltaqgħu mal-klijent kif ukoll ma' Benji ħanibdew din il-House Hunt. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
How are you, Benji?
Good.
Hi. This is Luca.
Hi, Luca.
Nala, il-bib, mela nixtieq nispeċifika illi Luca huwa ta' nazzjonalità barranija, allura ħankun qed nitkellem bil-lingwa Ingliża. So, Luca, welcome to the first place.
Thank you.
But before we start, tell us exactly what's your budget and what you're looking for.
Okay, so my budget would be around 1.5 million euros.
Okay.
Ideally a bit less if you could negotiate.
You have to tell him.
But and what I'd be looking for is a property definitely with outdoor space. That would be really important for me for socializing and organizing some events. Ideally 4 bedrooms. Yeah, and I really like some sort of traditional Maltese features.
Excellent.
So what we saw outside, the little sculptures, they really stood out for me.
Okay, so you already like the outside of this place.
Yes, yes.
So the statues outside, it's a very good point. Statues outside are all protected, so those are listed and it's very special features for the property.
Okay.
Now, I did have an idea of what you were looking for today, so I've prepared some very interesting properties for you to see. Today we're going to see, so right now this is a house of character, and it's been converted, so it was converted a few years ago. It's got some beautiful outside space, and I think you are going to love it. So for me, the energy of the house is very, very important, and this is very special. So shall we start?
Yeah, let's have a look.
So we've just walked through the living room, and we've come into the kitchen. What's nice about these old houses, Luca, is that all the rooms go over the outside space. Okay, so you've got the beautiful high ceiling and the arches in the living room, and then we come into this, let's say, more cozy space, which is full of light, which is perfect for entertaining. So you've got the kitchen, and you can serve your guests outside onto the dining table overlooking the pool.
Yeah, I really like the black beams as well. They definitely stand out.
It's cool, different.
Yeah.
Different.
As we were walking in, I noticed those doors here. What do they lead to?
Okay, so the house is a corner, and there's an alley going down this side. So this is perfect to just pull your car up to the side, unload your shopping, the heavy water, so you don't have to carry it through the house. Also, if you want guests to come in and not go through the main part of the house, they can come straight in through the side door.
Fantastic. Perfect. Convenience is also very important.
Very
It's just, you know.
Of course, yeah.
So I think I'm really, looking at that garden. It looks like there's quite a few things I'm going to love. Shall we?
Yeah, let's have a look.
The garden. Tell us.
What do you think?
Well, the amount of space is really surprising for Malta. So I just can see myself having parties here, it's really great.
So you'll be disturbing all the peace.
You have to invite us. That's the most important thing. So tell us,
Okay,
obviously.
so the house has 5 bedrooms. Okay, 3 of the bedrooms are en suite. You've got a guest loo downstairs, and then 2 bedrooms share a main bathroom. There's a garage on the front of the property. As you can see, we've got the outside space with the pool, and the washroom is downstairs on the side of the garage.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, very convenient.
One thing to note is that there is a well, and the well is used for the secondary water, so the toilets and flushing, and it's used to top up the pool as well.
Okay,
Fantastic. I think it's time to see the bedrooms now, because there's quite a few of them.
Lead the way.
Sure. U waqt li l-oħrajn qegħdin iduru l-kmamar tas-sodda, l-oħra jiena għażilt il-favorita tiegħi għax di għalkemm iżgħar mill-main bedroom ovvjament għandha gallerija tagħti għal fuq il-pool u l-ġnien, ġifri għandha ħafna dawl. Sabiħa ħafna għandha l-ensuite ukoll. Sorry, I was looking at another bedroom. Tell us.
Okay, so this is the main bedroom.
Okay.
En suite, and you've got the high ceilings, the Sala Nobile. Okay, and you just came from a really pretty bedroom, which is also en suite. So this side of the house, you've got 2 bedrooms that are en suite, and then 2 bedrooms which are really kind of cute kids' bedrooms that share a main bathroom. On the other side of the house, with a separate access, or through the garden or through the garage, you have either a guest quarters or live-in quarters, which is completely self-contained, with a kitchenette. Okay. So what do you think of the bedroom?
No, it's really nice. The amount of space, again, I'm just surprised you get houses with so much space.
I have to ask, the most important part, the price.
So the price here is 1.15 million euro.
Okay.
So well within budget.
Okay.
Yeah, well within budget. That's actually encouraging, yeah.
So while I let you think a little bit, okay, I'm going to tell lilkom li qegħdin tarawna issa nimxu ħanaraw it-tieni proprjetà. Yes? Very different. What are your first impressions, Luca?
Yeah, so my first impressions are just that. It's very different to what we saw earlier. I can see a lot of space, but I guess this place would need investment and some work.
There's a lot of work. So let's just run through the property. Over here you have a palazzino with a garden at the back and a house of character as a kind of back part of the building.
Okay.
It is structurally almost kind of complete, and the finishing works need to take place. Over here you have a study, a library. You've got 4 bedrooms, all en suite. You can have a 5th or a 6th bedroom because there's more than enough space. You've got 2 living areas. You've got a living area outside. You've got the pool. You have a 6-car garage. You've got 4 different wells. And a fantastic roof terrace overlooking the church.
Okay.
So it's a project. I brought you here just to give you an idea of a finished house of what we saw in Safi and what maybe you can leave your mark on in a property that still needs to be converted.
Yeah, so it sounds like there is a lot of potential.
Yes, and there's a lot for us to see. So should we get going?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Lucas, so we've walked through the front part of the house and now we've come through the part which is overlooking the garden and the pool. All still in shell form. Like I said, the construction is done. What are your thoughts?
I see a lot of potential and a lot of work. So I guess that would be something I would need to consider, whether I have the energy and the commitment to do that. But again, space and the outdoor space, the swimming pool, all of that sounds really good.
Yeah, so this is almost double the size of what we saw in Safi. Is that good for you? What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my minimum requirement was 4 bedrooms.
And we haven't even seen the bedrooms yet.
Yeah. So we can go upstairs and then we'll take a look up on the roof and maybe talk a little bit more about some features of the property.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Let's.
So this way.
Mela Benji, din hija l-main bedroom, mhux hekk?
Yes, so this is the main bedroom, Luca. It's quite large. You've got space for 2 walk-in wardrobes and an ensuite. So you have a bit of imagination to see how you would finish this kind of bedroom.
And there is a view to the garden.
Yes, overlooking the pool, overlooking the garden with your orange trees and lemon trees.
Yeah, I mean, as we're having this conversation, I'm just imagining what this place could look like.
Okay.
And I see a huge amount of potential. I guess it's just an issue of putting the energy into the project.
Exactly.
Yes.
I suggest we go up to the roof so that we can see everything.
Sounds fantastic. Off to you, please.
Jina Benji, l-iktar ħaġa li toġobni fuq dal-bejt huwa il-view ta' dik il-knisja. I was saying I love the view of the church from the roof.
Oh yeah, that's
Beautiful, and obviously all the other rooftops. But tell us, għax inkella mpaċpaċina.
So, Luca, you've got on the roof, you've got the 4th bedroom, which is en suite, and on this part here, which is above the entrance where we came in, there are plans to have an outside kitchen and a big dining table to host 20-25 people. So, for all your friends and family coming from abroad, it would be a fantastic place during the feast time, especially in the summer.
Min jaf il-fireworks.
To throw a nice barbecue up on the roof with all the lights and the fireworks.
Yes, yes.
It would be lovely.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
So, do you have any other questions?
I guess just the main question here would be, what's the price?
Yeah, the price of this property is on request. So we'd have to file your interest, write a letter of your interest to the owner, and then we would disclose the price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to property number 3.
Okay.
Okay, so do your thinking u lilkom ngħidulkom ibqgħu hemm għax issa għandna dak il-feature informattiv wara l-break u mbagħad naraw it-tielet proprjetà bqgħu magħna.
Il-ħajja hija mimlija ostakli. Fejn tidħol saħti, jiena nażel l-aħjar. Dita bilanċjata, eżerċizzju fiżiku u Benna Life. Benna Life fih il-plant sterols, ingredient pruvat li jnaqqas il-kolesterol sa 10% fit-3 ġimgħat. Benna Life, jgħinek iżżomm qalbek b'saħħitha.
Qabżit li issa. Taf kemm inni ngħidlek biex nirranġaw din il-problema. Mela fix-xitwa tagħmel naqra xita u nerqu fl-ilma. Fis-sajf inqerdu disħana, ma feħirġa minn kull imkien.
Kull darba li tagħmel ix-xita. Dejjem jargumentaw. Isma', mhux qed kont is-semmata, imma mhux aħjar iċċempel the Resin and Membrane Center dawn jiksulek il-bejt, materjal waterproof.
The Resin and Membrane Center, when quality matters.
Carmelo Delia, furniture from our family to yours.
Illum fuq House Hunter ġajna ninsabu ma' Andrew dejjem isolvilna xi problema bil-ħil tiegħu u fil-fatt illum ħan nistaqsik dwar dawk il-klijenti li jkunu qegħdin ifittxu dar li kultant igergru għax illum il-ġurnata kulħadd jisħaq fuq l-energy efficiency, inklużi l-aperturi. Kif ħansolvu dik il-problema?
Jeżistu twieqi li jgħidulhom li jkunu low view value baxx. Jiġifieri sħana ma tgħaddix la tidħol qas toħroġ. Jeżistu aperturi tal-UPVC.
Ok.
U li jkunu anke biex tiftaħhom rotob ħafna. Jeżistu ħafna
bibin sħaq, twieqi.
Kollox, tista' tagħmel kull tip ta' apertura. Li twaqqaf din l-enerġija li toħroġ u toħroġ, jiġifieri
la sħana u laqqas bart.
Xejn, tibqa' stabbli, jekk saħħant inti. Ikkun sistema ta' double glazed, ħġiġa ta' apposta u l-profil ikun certified li ma jgħaddix sħana minnu, ksih minnu, twaqqaf kollox, iksiħu sħana, ma jgħaddix.
Għaxaw ħafna ovvjament jgħidulek jgħaddi d-daw li ma tgħaddi sħana wkoll.
Imma l-aħjar hu li il-klient meta jmurant minn ħajixtri jistaqsija ċertifikati. Di importanti. X'inhu l-value ta' tieqa jew ta' dar.
Oħra, problem oħra illi wieħed isib. Forsi l-apertura tkun taf kif il-bordura da xi ħoxna wis tkun tiktar.
Il-UPVC u aktar balki, balki.
Eh.
Jeżisti wkoll sistema jgħidula minimal frame,
Okay.
jew inkella frameless, ma l-iktar jgħidu minimal frame. Li kun bi profili veru żgħar u kun thermal break ukoll.
Ġifieri inti tara ħġieġa kompletament u vera bordura rqiqa ħafna.
Veru żgħir, però jkollu l-juvelju
u tkun iktar neat.
U neat, iktar neat, imma mbagħad ma kunx radba biex timxi daqs il-UPVC.
Kont sa nsaqsik il-UPVC iktar easy biex forsi nġorru. Issa, ħansaqsik oħra. Meta pereżempju, eżatt, x'dika kienet li rrid ninsaqsik qabel, jekk pereżempju għandi terrazzin u jien ħallu l-apertura, il-bordura forsi titla' naqra, kif ħanagħmel biex nagħmilha flash kollox kif jiġi
Dak jeżisti. Kuna ħafna problemi li pereżempju terrazzin bniedem xi jiġi biex ixi penthouse, ixi villa jew pool area ma toġbux, imma l-dar oġbitu. Allora teżisti sistema ta' madum li jkun fuq spacers u tista' ġib kullum kien invel mingħajr ma taqlaħ miċeċ.
Dak li jgħidu flash u xe.
Ifhimni, mhix li huwa s-sistema ta' rejslor. Imma bejn ġewwa barra ma jkollokx step.
U taħt ma jkollok xejn.
Taħt ikun hemm spacers u madum decking fuqhom tista' tagħmel li trid u jkollok soluzzjoni solvuta wkoll rigward.
Ikollok ġewwa u barra fl-istess livell.
Kullum kien flash u plasek għandek ukoll. Thermal break system ukoll. Ġifieri għandek sistema fejn tista'
Iżgura x'anka s-saqaf stess.
Eżatt, ikun hemm anke 20 grad differenza bejn fuq u isfel inqas fuq terrazzin. Għamma jkunx fejn tagħmel insulation u hekk.
Andrew, dejjem ittina ħiel interessanti u miegħek ħanerġgħu niltaqgħu biex issolvilna aktar problemi fil-ġimgħat li ġejjin. Intom ibqgħu magħna. This is the third property. Benji.
Okay, Luca, so we've seen a converted house of character. We've seen a palazzo which has been structurally converted for you to put your mark on it in terms of the finishes. Now this is in the same location as the Palazzo at Rendi, this very quiet village. But this is a very typical farmhouse. Okay, so when we come in, we're straight into the courtyard. Okay, and this has some secret features. Okay, so a lot of these houses are quite special because you walk into the room and you come out into a courtyard, and as you walk through, you find there are beautiful rooms hidden behind every corner. Okay. So in total, there are about 14 rooms in the property, and out the back through a mill room, which is I think the most special room of the house. We have a garden which is about 600 square meters. Okay. So that's plenty of space for you to do your pool and have your entertaining space, which we can go take a look very shortly.
Il-prezz ta' din il-proprjetà?
So the asking price of this house is 1.4 million euro.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you I definitely like the feeling of just walking in here and seeing the greenery, and I would definitely keep the tree.
Good.
Malta needs more trees, you know.
This is a Naspli.
Naspli.
Naspli tree.
Yeah, the orange fruit.
Okay, so let's walk through. I'll show you the mill room and the back garden.
Yeah.
So this is a special room.
Absolutely. Luca, this is a typical mill room. In the past, it'd be used to hold the animals and grind the wheat. So it's called the mill room. Today, some of these spaces are converted into fantastic living spaces or dining rooms, whatever you feel the use could be good for you. It's a very special room. These features definitely must be retained and restored. What you have here is you've got access directly onto the large garden.
So if I understand you correctly, this is probably going to be protected, yes?
Yeah. So you can restore it, but you definitely can't remove the structure.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
But obviously, with a little bit of imagination, it can be changed into something, you know.
Magical.
Exactly.
Yeah, that definitely
exactly.
has the potential for it, yeah.
So what do you think you would use this kind of room for?
Well, I always had a dream of having a couple of goats and having my own milk. So this
Really?
Yeah, I really did.
Interesting.
So this could actually be an area to keep goats.
My goodness.
And they could
There
have,
you go.
And they could have easy access to the garden as well.
Fantastic.
So we can really keep the original use.
That's the dream.
Fantastic.
Okay, so there's some more rooms to see upstairs, and we'll see if we get any views of the garden as well, and then we can move on and have a chat.
Jena minna ħatjen ringrazzjak ħafna Benji għal darba kont effiċenti ħafna, sibtilna 3 proprjetajiet veru sbieħ u lilkom ngħidilkom ibqgħu magħna għax issa Luka jekk hux se jagħżel proprjetà għalkemm diġà qisu tagħna ħiele, ibqgħu hemm. We told Benji to leave a little bit so that you can really be honest about all the properties.
Sure.
Let's start with the first one.
So what stood out in the first one for me was the fact that it was
Ready to move into, yes.
And I really like the combination between the traditional, the beams, and also
Yes,
how
it's
the
very,
kitchen,
very well finished.
Yeah, and how modern the kitchen was. And the outdoor space was just amazing.
Yes. There's the pool already there, the bedrooms are perfectly set.
Yeah, and it's ready to move in.
Yeah.
So that's the first property. And also I really like the swimming pool.
And the area where it is.
And the area,
Very quiet?
Each of those have really quiet areas, and the streets are quite cozy around
Yes,
here.
that's the thing about Safi and Rendi. They're not super populated, so obviously there's still a lot of village feel about the places. Okay, property number 2?
So property number 2 was has a lot of potential, a lot of space. Again, potential for swimming pool,
Yes.
amazing garden.
It's enormous.
It's enormous, and I think it might be too big for me.
Okay.
Too big for me in terms of the size, but also in terms of the amount of commitment, time,
Yes.
and money spent to
Yes.
make it into a home.
Okay, okay.
And this one I also really like. So
Okay, now this one as well needs a lot of work.
it does need a lot of
And
work.
commitment.
Yeah, yeah. But what I like is the big garden outside. I like this courtyard as well, and the space for goats.
The goats.
The goats.
It's actually got you thinking about something you have always wanted.
Yeah, it was a dream. that
Did
I
you
sort-
come thinking about goats when you actually started the house hunt?
No, I didn't. It was a dream that I parked.
Okay, but now you
So-
can unpark it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so shall I ask you? Did you make a decision or do you just have preferences? Are you actually going to commit to making an offer on this place?
So I think I'm at a stage where I'm going to think more about property number 1 and property number 3.
Okay, so property number 2 is out.
Yeah.
Lovely, but it's out.
Yeah.
So it's obviously between whether you just want to grab your luggage or you want to grab your hammer and your...
Exactly.
Okay, so I wish you a lot of luck. Obviously, if you decide to take this place and start with the goats, I'm an animal lover, so make sure you invite me.
Okay.
Okay? U lilkom najdilkom erġa warawna l-ġimgħa d-dieħla ħanaraw x'kapaċi juruna il-konsulenti tagħna. Naraw house hunt oħra.
Dan il-programm twassal lilkom bix-xewqat tajba ta' Engel and Volkers Sara Grek.